Starting the list in 10th place is a coaster called Hyperion, located at Energylandia in Poland. The Intamin manufactured ride is themed around a fictional mission to Saturn's moon, Hyperion, and was opened on the 14th of July 2018. In 2016, it won a fan vote and was chosen to be constructed as a new mega coaster at the park, and by December 2017, the first pieces of the track arrived. Upon leaving the station, the train ascends a 253-foot hill. It then drops 269 feet into a tunnel, where its riders reach a maximum speed of 88 miles per hour, which is 142 kilometers per hour. Hyperion is the tallest, fastest and longest roller coaster in Poland. Tragically though, just 2 months after opening, a park employee was fatally injured when he was hit by one of Hyperion's trains. It's believed the employee was searching for a lost phone from a park guest when the accident happened. A quick disclaimer, this list is for operational rides only, so the likes of Top Thrill Dragster, which is reopening after a refurbishment, and Dodo Domper, which is indefinitely closed due to injuries, are not included. The first American coaster on this list is Intimidator 305, a steel roller coaster located at King's Dominion in Virginia. The ride opened to the public on April 2nd, 2010, as the park's 14th roller coaster. It reaches a height of 305 feet or 93 meters, and it was just the second giga coaster to be built in North America. The coaster was named after the late NASCAR driver Dale Earnhardt, who was commonly known as the Intimidator. However, this may be changing as the ride is now listed as Project 305 on their website. The $25 million roller coaster reached a top speed of 90 miles per hour or 145 kilometers per hour. Interestingly, after its first operational season, many riders experienced greyouts and blackouts, so it had to have major reconstruction to reduce them. The newest ride on this list comes in at 8th place and it's called Orion. It opened on July 2nd, 2020. It was meant to open in the April, but a certain worldwide pandemic got in the way. Upon opening, it became the 7th gigacoaster in the world and was the largest investment in Kings Island's history, costing an estimated $30 million. It reaches a height of 287 feet or 87 meters, features a drop of 300 feet or 91 meters, and sends its passengers to a top speed of 91 miles per hour, which is 146 kilometers per hour. Unlike previous train configurations from manufacturer B&M that feature staggered 2-seat rows, Orion's trains seat 4 across in a straight line. Its theming is about humans trying to escape a titanic meteor storm and reach another habitable planet in the constellation of Orion. 7th place is held by the only ride in Canada, that being Leviathan, a steel roller coaster manufactured by B&M located at Canada's Wonderland in Ontario. Impressively, the $28 million project was the 16th roller coaster at the park. The ride was announced on August 18th, 2011 and opened less than a year later on April 27th, 2012. The park auctioned off the first 96 seats on the ride, which raised 40,000 Canadian dollars and was donated to the hospital for sick children. One individual paid $1,000 for their seat. Its 5,486 foot long track is described as fast, smooth, and has incredible thrill. Riders are lifted to a height of 93.3 meters or 306 feet and reach a top speed of 92 miles per hour, which is 148 kilometers per hour. Millenium Force at Cedar Point Amusement Park takes the title of 6th fastest roller coaster in the world. The 302-foot structure reaches a top speed of 93 miles per hour, which is 150 kilometers per hour. The $25 million ride is widely regarded as one of the world's greatest, and it's never fallen out of the top 3 of Golden Ticket Awards' top steel roller coaster. Millenium Force covers 13 acres and runs parallel to the shoreline of Sandusky Bay, then travels to an island located inside the park. There are 2 tunnels, 3 overbank turns, and 3 hills. One cycle of the ride takes approximately 2 minutes and 20 seconds. 5th place is Fury 325. the ride which took the title of Best Steel Roller Coaster in the world away from Millenium Force. The $30 million B&M manufactured ride reaches a top speed of 95 miles per hour or 153 kilometers per hour. Upon opening, it was the world's tallest giga coaster. However, if you've watched the video on my main channel about the top 10 longest coasters in the world, then you'll know that Fury 325 became famous for all the wrong reasons. In 2023, a crack was discovered on one of the supporting columns. Guests in the park quickly shared videos online, which resulted in the ride being closed for 6 weeks whilst repairs were made and further inspections were carried out. Also in 5th place is the roller coaster which currently holds the record for being the longest in the world, that being Steel Dragon 2000, located at Nagashima Spa-Land in Japan. It's also the most expensive roller coaster on this list, with a whopping price tag of $52 million. Its size obviously contributes to this, but it also needed extra steel supports to protect it from any potential earthquakes it may experience. The lift chain uses 2 separate motors to take its riders to a height of 97 meters or 318 feet, before plummeting to a top speed of 95 miles per hour, which is 153 kilometers per hour. One of the oldest rides on this list is Superman Escape from Krypton, which opened in 1997 and comes in as the 4th fastest roller coaster in the world. It jointly held the record of fastest roller coaster in the world for 4 years until Dodonpa in Japan opened, a ride which is now currently closed, so doesn't make this list. One trip on the coaster takes just 28 seconds, but it's certainly a unique ride. It has 2 parallel tracks which are identical, the difference being which way you are launched to the top, either forwards facing or backwards facing. Passengers are thrusted up a 415 foot long piece of track, which is at a 90-degree angle, and they experience weightlessness for about 6 seconds. During this, it reaches a top speed of 100 miles per hour, which is 161 kilometers per hour. Into the top 3 now, and we have Red Force, a ride which opened in 2017, and it's the tallest and fastest roller coaster in Europe. It uses linear synchronous motors to accelerate the train from 0 to 181 kilometers per hour, which is 112 miles per hour, in just 5 seconds. It uses supercapacitors to store and dissipate the energy needed to launch the train, reducing the peak load from the power grid. When riders reach the peak of the top hat, they are at a height of 112 meters, which is 367 feet. Second place is essentially Red Force's older but faster brother. Kingda Ka opened at Six Flags Great Adventure in 2005 at a cost of $25 million. It's currently the tallest roller coaster in the world, reaching a staggering height of 446 feet or 139 meters. It's so tall that in 2009 it was struck by lightning and was closed for 3 months to repair the damage. The hydraulic launch system sends riders to a top speed of 128 miles per hour, which is 206 kilometers per hour. And the current fastest roller coaster in the world is Formula Rossa, located at Ferrari World in Abu Dhabi. It's so fast that riders have to wear goggles to protect their eyes, as they are launched to a rapid top speed of 149 miles per hour, which is 240 kilometers per hour. However, it may not hold the record for too much longer. Just a short flight away in Saudi Arabia, the world's longest, tallest and fastest roller coaster is currently under construction. Falcon's flight is expected to reach a top speed of 156 miles per hour, which is 251 kilometers per hour.